One drink won't hurt. That's what millions of people believe. But what if I told you that even before you feel drunk, your brain has already started to change? Alcohol doesn't just affect your liver, it changes how your brain thinks, how it remembers, how it reacts, how it sleeps, and even control your emotions. Some of these effects disappear within hours, others may last for years. Today, we are uncovering the truth about what alcohol really does to your brain, and some of these facts might surprise you as well. Now, let us understand what happens when alcohol enters the brain. After you drink alcohol, it is quickly absorbed through your stomach and small intestine into the bloodstream. Within minutes, alcohol crosses the blood brain barrier. Once inside the brain, it begins interfering with the communication between millions and billions of nerve cells. It increases the effects of GABA, a chemical that slowly brain's activity, making you feel relaxed and sleepy. At the same time, it blocks glutamate, a chemical responsible for learning and memory. It also stimulates dopamine release, creating temporary feeling of pleasure. This combination explains why alcohol initially feels relaxing, but also why judgment, coordination, and memory begins to decline. Your decision making changes first. The first part of the brain affected is the prefrontal cortex. This area controls judgment, self control, planning, decision making, social behavior. That's why people become more impulsive after drinking. They may drive when they shouldn't, spend money carelessly, say things they later regret, take unnecessary risks. Ironically, alcohol reduces your ability to recognize that you are impaired. Now let us understand why alcohol affects balance and speech. Alcohol also affects the cerebellum, which coordinates movements and balance. This causes unsteady walking, poor coordination, delayed reactions, difficulty with fine motor tasks. Speech becomes slower because the brain struggles to coordinate the muscle involved in the speech. There is a memory blackout. Have you ever heard someone say, I don't remember what happened last night? That's called an alcohol induced blackout. During heavy drinking, the brain's memory center cannot properly form a new memories. People may continue talking, walking, or interacting, but later have no memory of these events. This is not simply forgetting, it's failure to store memories in the first place. Now let us understand the effect of alcohol and sleep and its relation. Many people think alcohol helps them to sleep. It may help you fall asleep faster, but it actually disturbs the quality of your sleep. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep, the stage important for memory consolidation, emotional regulation, learning, brain recovery. As alcohol wears off during the night, sleep becomes fragmented, leaving you feeling tired the next day. Now let us understand the long-term effects on the brain. Heavy or long-term alcohol use can lead to brain shrinkage, poor concentration, slower thinking, memory problems, mood disorders, difficult learning any new information. It also increases risk of stroke, high blood pressure, depression, anxiety, dementia, peripheral neuropathy. These changes often develop gradually, making them easy to overlook. Why young brains are more vulnerable? The brain continues developing until about the age 25. Alcohol during adolescence and young adulthood may interfere with learning, attention, memory, emotional regulation, decision making. This is why repeated heavy drinking at a young age can have lasting effects. Can the brain recover? The encouraging news is that brain has a remarkable ability to recover. When alcohol use is reduced or stopped, sleep often improves, memory can recover, concentration becomes sharper, mood stabilizes, brain function gradually improves. Now, the recovery depends on age, overall health, duration and amount of alcohol use, nutrition, physical activity, and medical support. Now, let us learn how to protect your brain. Protect your brain by limiting the alcohol consumption, staying physically active, eating a balanced diet, sleeping at least 7 to 9 hours each night, managing stress properly, staying mentally active. If alcohol use has become difficult to control, seek immediate medical help. Recovery is possible and support is also available. Finally, alcohol doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how your brain works. Understanding these effects empowers you to make informed choices about your health. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to at Dr. Chaitanya Mantri for more evidence-based videos on brain health, stroke prevention and recovery, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, occupational therapy, neurological rehabilitation. Thank you for watching and take care of your brain. It's the only one you will ever have.